Hey guys, how is it going? So it's been a little bit quiet with all things UFO news or UFO news related lately. Not a whole lot of major announcements or anything like that. There's still news out there. There's still things to talk about, still things to listen to. I've been listening to my usual number of podcasts about the subject. So I'm thinking also, I'm going to make this a little bit of housekeeping too before I get into the topic, but I've been kind of thinking about changing my name. Instead of what it is right now, I might just call it something like UFO Christian Talk or something like that. I might change it from UAP to UFO just because I don't think enough people still understand that UAP is kind of the new word. They don't know what that means. I think just the general public, the general, even in the Christian community, I'm sure they probably just still think of it as UFOs. So I might change the name, something like that. And also because, it's right now, and it was never meant to be that name, what it is now. I've always meant it to be kind of a placeholder until I think of something else. I'm not very creative, to be honest with you. If you guys, anyone else out there can think of anything, let me know. But because it's not really a news channel. Like, I'm not here breaking news all the time, okay? So, like, right now I'm talking about something that was announced, 6 hours ago, according to this. But, there's always something that's dropping, even though it's kind of a down period right now, a quiet period. Not a whole lot of new, great, big stuff is coming out. So I don't want to be known as like a news person. I want to be just known as someone who can casually, as a Christian, talk about the subject. And, once in a while, I'll talk about whatever is new in the news. And yeah, a lot of it will be what's going on in the news. I mean, one of my biggest complaints is that nobody's talking about the UAP phenomenon from a Christian perspective, and especially from a current news perspective. Usually it's, there's a lot of great videos out there and stuff that you can talk about or watch, and from a Christian perspective, sure, a lot of it's older stuff, maybe some things are new, maybe there's a few channels out there, but not really so much from a new or a news perspective currently what's going on. Like, a lot of the heavy hitters out there, a lot of the top names, they don't talk about the subject, like hardly ever, if ever. So anyway, I just want to be that casual Christian that talks about it. Anyway, so today, it was announced, actually it was announced yesterday on Luna's X profile. I'm still trying to get used to that, saying X instead of Twitter. But Luna, Congresswoman, she said that the JFK files will be released tomorrow, that being today. And then Todd Starnes had a post. He says, the White House says the American people will be shocked by the JFK files. The files will be released today. Expect a bombshell. So at first I kind of misread that. I thought that he said that the White House said it will be a bombshell, but no, the White House said apparently that we will be shocked. I don't know who said that. Who's the person that is representing the White House? Is it the press secretary? I can't think of her name at the moment, but she's really good, by the way. I really like her. Every time I listen to her, it's like, wow, that's, quite the contrast from who was just recently in there, the two people that were just recently in there. She's great, but I don't know who said that, but I had some thoughts to share on that. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people, or some people at least, have said that UFOs might be connected to the JFK assassination. Apparently, and I'm just kind of running off of memory fumes here, but apparently it was said that he wanted to break it to the world what's going on with the UFO situation, basically admit that it's a thing. And, who knows to what extent. But apparently that was a thing. So I can't verify that. I've just heard that said a lot of times. Again, memory fumes. I feel like that something happened like a week or two before he was assassinated that kind of moved him in that direction, that he wanted to break it to the public. I don't know. Again, memory fumes. You can look that up if you want. And it's not really official. It's kind of a rumor. But I think I've heard people say that like it came from legit sources. So who knows? So we're going to be shocked tonight, apparently. Is it going to be UFO related? Now, I kind of wonder about that too, because this is about the assassination. Is it going to have details? Even if it was that he was assassinated because they didn't want him to spill the beans on UFOs, would that be in these files? I don't know. And I'm very skeptical, and I'll get into it in a little bit, but I'm very skeptical that they would even release anything of note. Just government releasing anything that's top secret like that they want to hide and have it kept secret. I'm very skeptical. So let's see, where do I want to go with this? Well, first, let's take a look at this right here. So this is apparently where the files will be released. Let me open this up. I just checked this a few minutes ago, and nothing new yet. So we're still waiting. I'm assuming it would be right here. It'd probably say 2025 release. So I just went to like one of these random things earlier today. I don't know, maybe it was like 2023 or 2022 release, and I went to some like random document. You can go over here, pick the PDF, and read it. It was like a 2-page thing. I didn't really learn anything from that, just random thing that I selected. So, Todd Starnes says this, and let me just share the comment that I actually left on his page here, and then we can just kind of talk about, wherever it leads. So, what does he say here? Okay, nothing too important. Anyway, so I say this. Okay, that's getting a little bit hard to believe because, come on now. We trust the government very little to be upfront. Just look at what happened with the drone situation and that really bad excuse that Trump gave. He lied to the American public and said that it was FAA approved and for research, and then now he wants everyone to forget all about it, and yet that was a complete lie. I'm still on that, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't let that go because everybody else wants to let that go. That statement that Trump released through his press secretary. That was the first press secretary appearance. It was at the very end when she said that. I made a video about it. That was terrible. And I hate how we have to be all like, support Trump. It's all or nothing. You can't say one bad thing about him. He may have a lot of wins under his belt, especially if you're a conservative Christian. And I voted for him. I agree with a lot of what he's doing. But this is one thing that he, it breaks my heart too. Like I post about it on Facebook. I don't shut up about it because I know they want us to let it go. No reporter even after that asked about the drone situation. It was like a 3-sentence thing, done, never talk about it again. And it was a huge situation. And when I post about it on Facebook and stuff, and like, it's just crazy how people aren't even intrigued by the entire thing. Do they even know what was going on, first of all? Do they even know how big of a deal it was? How many people were involved? And, it was just the FAA this whole time. They knew all about it, which is a complete lie. It just bothers me to the core. But anyway, let me just keep on going. And sadly, nobody cares to ask follow-up questions. So I have very little faith that there's going to be some kind of huge bombshell information. If there was a bombshell information, they would scrub that. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But if we're being told by the White House and it doesn't come to pass that there ought to be accountability from making such claims, I'm sick of us giving them free passes just because they are on our side politically. And on my own post, I said something kind of similar. I said, I don't know too much about the JFK assassination controversy. It's not high on my list of things I care about. I am intrigued. I am interested, but I'm not because I'm not super knowledgeable about the whole thing. Maybe that's why. But anyway, I just saw this, and whoever the spokesperson was at the White House that said this better be held accountable if it's a nothing burger. I don't trust the government to release anything of importance. Doesn't matter if it's Trump's team. Look what happened to the drone situation where we were lied to, and they want you to forget all about that. That was Trump. With all due respect to him and whatever good things he has done, that was Trump. I'll try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I hope they are held accountable if it's a nothing burger. So that's where we stand right now. And it's 7 hours now. It says here that he posted that. 6:01 right now, Central Time. Still, so far, nothing. So, and I don't know, what is this going to look like? I'm assuming, it's probably going to be a section here that will say 2025 release, but then you're going to have, a whole bunch of documents. Are we going to know, right away? Oh, my gosh, look at this. I'll just go to some random thing here. Are we going to know, who's going to read through all of this stuff and know right away what we are to be shocked about? Or whatever. Let's just pick some random thing right here. Okay, so it's 1 page of something. Can barely even read it. But apparently they know that we are going to be shocked. Let's pick another one, just for fun. Wish make instructions in rep more precise. Although I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just kind of randomly looking at it. I don't know. A lot of stuff that's probably not really that important. But let's see. So remember the task force that Luna announced not too long ago? She said that among all the things that they're going to talk about, the Epstein files, JFK, MLK, what else was there? 9/11, UFOs and UAP and what was it? USOs were a part of it. But she said that she wanted to get to the JFK assassination stuff first, and she said that there's going to be a hearing in March. Well, it's March 18th, and I haven't heard anything about a hearing, but I kind of wonder about that. Like, why do we need the hearing? If we're going to get all these files, like, what does the hearing accomplish that the files don't? So I'm a little bit uncertain on what that meant. I don't know if she maybe announced it in more specific somewhere else. I have no idea. Yeah, so let's see, where's my X account? I just got it not too long ago here. We'll look up. I don't really know how to navigate X, to be honest with you. It's kind of a weird thing for me. Let's just look up Luna, see if she has said anything of late. So let's see, the last thing was about Soros. I already checked that before, so yeah, nothing except for yesterday. She did announce that tomorrow being today that we would get something somewhere. Wait, where is it? She didn't take it down, did she? One day ago. Huh. Okay, I did just see it here before. It was like, I don't know, just a few hours ago. I was looking, like 2 hours ago maybe, I was looking at this, and I saw that post because I saw it yesterday when she posted it. We're already at 4 days ago. Well, that's odd. Huh. This is like literally me right now not seeing it for the first time. Am I just like skipping over it? I'm used to Facebook. I'm not. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, right here. Huh, man. Wow. Oh, it was the top one. Wow. She pinned it. Sure. Okay. Yeah, 22 hours ago. So I was expecting to see it down here. Okay. So, false alarm. When the White House releases the JFK files, they will be publicly available at the link. All right. Yeah, that's how I got that link. So, all right. That's all she said. I noticed a bunch of comments here. Oh, see, that's the thing I hate about X is like, how do you get to the comments? You would think that you have to click on the part down there with comments, but you have to like just tap anywhere on a thing, and I guess it goes there. So, yeah, I mean, who knows what this is all going to be about. It would be interesting, though, if it was somehow UFO related and they talk about it, but I really doubt it. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm very skeptical of anything that gets released for public consumption like this, like some kind of big thing like that. But who knows? Maybe it'll be a bombshell. Maybe we will be shocked. I don't know. I'm not going to read through these right now, but you can check that out if you want. So guys, for the maybe 2 people watching this, what do you think? What do you make of this? Maybe by the time you see this, it will already have been released. I mean, hey, it's supposed to be today. There's not too many hours left for today, and that's Eastern time over there. So they're already at 7:06. Let's check one last time right here. And again, like, are we going to have time to read through all that stuff? Is someone going to come out and announce whatever the shocking thing is supposed to be? Or do they expect us just to read through all of these random pages of, nothing burgers and that has no significance? I don't know. But I sure hope that we can at least hold them accountable. Whoever said that was going to be a shocking thing for the U.S. people. Yeah. So what else can I say about that? Let me know, you guys, what you think. And if you have a different name change for my channel, I've been lazy. I was thinking of even changing it as like the second placeholder name, UFO Christian Talk or whatever. But I've been lazy. Even with my Parade the Gospel YouTube channel, I've been pretty lazy with putting content on that lately. So I'll have to do that. There's, all kinds of things to talk about on there, especially getting the gospel out. Very important, especially in these times. All right. God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you next time.